Grant Fisher. Grant, for you, the season was different, right? Because you started in a very good shape, and here in the World Championship, everything is different. Like, probably most of the athletes are talking about the weather and the conditions and the teammate.
Yeah.
So, for you, how was the race?
Oh, well, as you saw, the race was pretty slow. It is hot out there, but really no one had a desire to lead, including myself. I don't think I've been in a race that many times where people just move out. Like, usually that happens like once in a race. This happened a ton of times. So I found myself in the lead a few times, which, I mean, wasn't that big of a deal because we were going so slow. But yeah, we wound it up. I think Almgren wound it up with like maybe 1,200 a mile to go. And I felt good, and I felt like I liked my position, but I mean, and coming into the final 100, I was in a good spot. I was in, I think, third on the shoulder, and man, I just went and there was nothing there, which is a horrible feeling when you see yourself where you want to be, and then that final stage of execution, just you reach for it and it's not there. So not very happy with that one. That was bad. So regroup. I got the 5K later, so hopefully we can get the legs back. But man, that one that doesn't feel good.
This is a learning thing for this competition for the next, because Los Angeles is coming.
Yeah, I mean, that's 3 years away, so there's a lot of things to change between now and then, and you know, there'll be a whole different crop of athletes then. You know, even look back to the last time the games were in Tokyo, there was a whole different crop of guys competing. So yeah, I hope to still be there in 2028 and be mixing up with the best guys. And I was there with 100 to go, and just like my legs were bad. I just reached for that gear, and it was like I went backwards, which is a horrible feeling. You know, that last 100 felt like it lasted a minute. Yeah, not
How do
good.
you mentally prepare to get ready for that 5,000? Can I just try to forget about this?
Well, you summed it up. Forget about it for now. You know, the execution was mostly there. It was just the legs weren't there when I needed them. So hopefully, recover, regroup. You know, there's no fitness to be gained between now and then. So just try to freshen up and be ready to go for that prelim. We only have 1 day between the prelim and the final, so try to rest up and be as good as I can.
You're surprised at how jerky the race was, you know, the pace. It was really weird.
Yeah, I expected it to be slow, but not that slow. I didn't expect literally no one to have an interest in leading at all. So I think everyone was kind of surprised with the fartlek nature, but because of that, everyone was there with a lap to go. And like I said, I feel like there's a lot of movement in those last 2 laps, and I found myself in the right spot, and I felt good. But you know, sometimes you reach for that gear and it's there and it feels incredible. Sometimes you reach and it's not there, and today it wasn't there.
And is there no difference, like when it is there, do you feel any different with 100 to go, or just
you feel the same going into it, but then you just I mean, like it'd be like if you were driving a car and you messed up the shift basically and you dropped. That's what it feels like. It feels normal up to that point. You know, it's not like you feel good with 100 to go, but you feel like there's something there to go to.
Do you guys think you went a little hard the first part of that last lap? Like Jimmy Gressier, who won, was behind you guys with like 150 to go.
You know, maybe, but I think based on how I normally feel in a race like that, I should have been able still to have a good final 100. At least a better final 100 than what I had, because, you know, third to, I don't even know where I finished. I mean, that's terrible momentum in that last 100.
Yeah, I think Jimmy was like, or maybe leader to leader was like 54 something in the final lap. Is that kind of what you'd expect, or faster, or what?
I mean, it's tough to say. That the last lap, because there were so many people, it got kind of messy. So, you know, sometimes you're rewarded by sitting on the rail and it opens up, and sometimes you sit on the rail and it doesn't open up and you look like an idiot. So when it opens up on the inside, it's good because you have the shortest distance to run. If it doesn't, then you think, oh, maybe I should have gone outside. So it's a little tough to predict what the person in front of you is going to do. But I still found my way to where I wanted to be, and I felt like I was still, you know, not in the hole enough that I was going to go backwards, but I did.
And the training coming to this one compared to Paris, how would you compare?
About the same. You know, it's really hard to, you know, gauge fitness going into a championship race because they can go so many different ways. But I felt good. I felt strong, and hopefully I can rebound for the 5K and get a better result.
And what'd you do for the humidity?
A lot of time in the sauna, running on the treadmill with a hat and gloves and long sleeve, running outside in hot, humid places. You know.
So that wasn't the issue.
No, I didn't feel like it was heat fatigue or anything. It felt honestly just like mechanical at the end. Like you just go to the legs and they're gone. Yeah.
When you were leading there for a little while, is that a place where you thought, this is an opportunity, or I don't want to be here? I don't want to be leading this race right now.
I didn't care too much either way because I wasn't going to hammer because, as you saw by everyone else in the field, if you hammer, you don't really get rid of anybody. So even if you hammer, like, you know, with at halfway, you're not going to get rid of anybody. You're really just kind of sacrificing yourself. So when I was in the lead, I was kind of jogging every time. So I don't think it was any more or better or worse being in the front when you're jogging that slow.
Did you feel like you needed to get water at those tables?
No, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think what happened the last 100 was a heat issue by any means. I think the legs just weren't there. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.